So this isn't going to be like any of my regular vlogs. This is more just a warning for anyone that's going tubing at Vang Vieng. So Vanessa and I went tubing in Vang Vieng, and we were having drinks at the first bar, and the first thing that I noticed was one of the employees started filming everyone. He started walking around and getting like a close-up of everyone, and I thought that was kind of weird. Like, you're an employee, why are you filming everyone? Drunk tourists aren't new to you, this isn't a new thing. So I thought he'd try and sell us the footage. At no point did he ever try and sell us the footage. Fast forward to the second bar now. Now my GoPro is missing. I lost it along the way. I assumed along the way. I might have lost it when I first got off the tube. And so about half an hour goes by and I lost my GoPro. It's missing. Everybody knows that it's missing. And one of the employees walks up and he's really excited. He's like, "I heard you lost your GoPro." And I was like, "Yeah, I did." He's like, "Well, how much you give me if I find it?" And then he follows that up with a price, like $100 Canadian kind of thing. I just blindly said yes, thinking that I either lost it along the way and it was impossible to find because it's 2 kilometers worth of river, or when I got off the tube, maybe it fell off and somebody just snagged it. Didn't even think that he would have my GoPro or anybody else. So then he's like, "I'll find it for you for sure, 100% I'll find it for you. 9:30 tomorrow morning, I'll be at your hotel." And then he follows that up by like making me sign a contract in front of another employee as a witness. So I signed the contract, has my room number and my name and how much I give him, blah blah blah. And so at this point, it's starting to raise red flags. Like, why are you making me sign a contract if you're just trying to do a good deed and find it, kind of thing? So at this point, he follows me around all evening. I was there until about 10 p.m. kind of thing. And he just continuously kept following me around, saying he'll find it 100%, not a big deal, don't worry at all. So at this point, I'm already starting to get a little bit bitter. Like, I feel like something's up. Sure enough, 9:30 in the morning, knock on my door. Like 9:30 on the dot, actually. Knock on my door. And he's like, "I found your GoPro, give me the money." And I was like, "Well, I need the GoPro in my hand before I can actually give you the money. I want to make sure it's working and everything." So he's like, "Well," pulls out his cell phone. He's like, "This is you, right?" Shows me a really poor quality picture. Like, it seemed like it was zoomed in kind of thing. And it's a picture of me holding onto my GoPro earlier at the first bar, from about the same angle as the employee number one, like the first guy that was there filming, from about the exact same angle. So that seems super fishy to me. But whatever, I followed him to a different place. He had the GoPro. I gave him the cash. And we just both went our separate ways. If you guys watch my vlogs, you'll notice that I actually didn't put any of that in there or in the following vlog. And there's actually a reason for that. I didn't want people to just avoid going to the Vang Vieng river tubing if they saw my video, or to think that people just like always try and steal your stuff. But it is something to actually take note of and pay attention to, because that night not only was my GoPro missing, but 2 other GoPros went missing and a cell phone. So that's a lot of electronics. Even if people are drinking, that's just a lot of electronics to go missing. So pay attention to that, stay safe, and it is avoidable if you actually just hold on to your stuff or leave your electronics at home, which is probably the better idea.